This video will go over how to search for a trade publication article within the Belk Library databases. To get started, we need to enter our search term in App Search. So I'm going to search for True Crime and Podcast all together as one phrase, and I have added the asterisk so that I'm looking for other forms of the word podcast. So podcasts, plural, podcasting, podcaster. I've searched for this before, so it's coming up as an option for me. Search. Now that search has finally loaded, I'm going to go over to the left-hand side of my screen and add some limits to this search. So the first thing I want to do is to click full text online. This just means that whatever shows up as a possibility for me is going to be something that I can access right now. It's not going to be something that I have to order through interlibrary loan, and this is really good, especially if you're doing research at the last minute. I'm going to limit to the last 5 years. That's not a super big deal given that my topic is more recent, but for some of you, that could be really important. And then this is really the highlight of today's lesson, to go to source types and click on show more. So here we see all the different options that I have, all the different kinds of genres that mention true crime podcast in our library's database, or databases. And so I'm going to click on trade publications and update this search. The options available to me now are trade publication articles. So these are articles that really provide information for professionals who are working in the field, for the people who are in the trenches, so to speak. Oftentimes they will highlight news, trends, different products that might be of interest to someone who is a professional. These articles can be written by journalists, but they can also be written by those professionals. And so they may lean a little more toward having specialized terminology and graphics, charts that are relevant, again, to professionals. These articles are not peer-reviewed. They are not scholarly articles, but they are edited and approved by an editorial staff. So here, as I get going, I see the rise of the podcast, which is being published by Marketing News. If I click on this option, then I can also see what Marketing News is all about. So if I click on this, I see that the publisher here is the American Marketing Association, and this particular publication is all about articles, interviews, commentary, and news of note that's aimed to the members of the American Marketing Association. So I'm definitely going to have a business angle in this particular article. If I click back from the publication details to the original screen for this particular article, then I can click on PDF full text to see what this article actually looks like and to see if it's something that might be of interest to me. So here we see that this does have the layout of like a magazine article. These are certainly aesthetically more pleasing than scholarly articles, with pictures, with graphics. We have different font features that indicate new paragraphs or perhaps information that the author or the editors want to highlight. And this article, I believe, is, while somewhat lengthy, only 7 pages as compared to a typical scholarly article ranging from, say, 15 to 30 pages. So if this is an article that after I've skimmed over, I want to hold on to, I might do a couple of things. I could add this article to my Google Drive. I could print it off, or if I like it, but I'm not 100% sure if I'm going to use it yet, I could just go here on the right side of the screen to the symbol that looks almost like two soda CAN tabs and click on Permalink, which gives me a stable address for getting back to this particular article. So I want to copy and paste this somewhere into my notes for this project. The other thing that I might do while I am here is pick up the citation, because why would I write a citation or even enter information into a citation generator if I don't have to? So I'm going over to this icon right here. It sort of looks like a piece of paper. It says cite. I click on that. In this class, you're citing in APA style. So I would copy and paste this particular citation into my notes. It's not 100% perfect. I see a few issues with it, but it's going to be a whole lot easier to clean this up than to try to build it from scratch. If I decide this article really isn't for me, I can always go back to my result list, upper left corner, and keep scrolling to see what else is out there. It seems like a lot of these publications, these trade publications, are for librarians, for publishers, getting a little bit of Hollywood here, which makes sense given the podcast. Backstage, that sounds kind of interesting. Maybe has nothing to do with my podcast, but I'm just curious what that source is all about. So Backstage is for drama and the theater arts. So it's a weekly newspaper covering what's going on in the performing arts in North America. Depending on your research topic, trade publications could be really beneficial to you, or they might just turn up a lot of dead ends. But it's always good to know that you have options within the library's database and how to look for those options.